They are panda-faced Highlands. They are micro. Oh, this door. Oh, that's great. Just to make sure we don't lose any cows.
Oh yeah, it's all out.
You kept pulling it down, and I kept thinking I need to go lower.
Oh yeah, no, and don't butt it. Like go right in their head and you're trying to make more in a minute. Just don't. Even if it's empty, keep feeding. If not, they'll steal from each other. The two red ones are, so these are micro minis. This is as big as they're going to get.
Oh, really?
Now those two that you're feeding are Blossom and Lily. They were born here on the farm in February.
Oh, wow.
And then we have a little boy named Spud, but he's in the petting farm. You'll get to see him in just a second. We have to separate the boys.
You too aggressive?
No, we just don't want to that soon.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. We have had kittens the other day. I didn't realize the females get pregnant at 12 weeks.
Yeah.
So we rushed them off to get fixed yesterday.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I see them bumping that.
They're miniature Highlands as well. They'll get bigger. Yeah, they'll get bigger. They won't be as full as the regular Highlands. There's anything in there.
These are panda things?
Because the only markings they have are on their face.
Oh, and they're micro.
Micro.
Which is it's a special breed, and the guy that we got them from only breeds through his branding. So if we want to breed them, we have to send them back to him.
Okay.
If we ever breed them with anybody else, he'll never touch them again. You won't have
Did you
anything to
get
do with them.
them local? Or?
Oh, no. They're from Illinois.
So how do you drive them there and pick them up and bring them back?
Yeah. Animals, if you want to start it, there's a Cookville farm sale, which is only 2.5 hours from here. It's between Nashville and Knoxville. And they do your sheep, your goats, your normals, but at the end of the week, they do exotic animals. So that's how we've come across the beginning of our exotics. And then once you get one, you become a group, and you find out from people how they tend to their animals, and then that's how you get in the loop of being able to get other ones.
So yeah, we were.
But if they're done, that's good. We'll take the bottles away, and then we'll just shoot it in. That door's off track. You go that way, baby. No. Yeah.
Now, are they all as big as?
Here, Mr. Blossom, you little precious up. Yeah, so, and we do sell our, I know we were selling Sloth, but we do sell some of our animals as well.
Alright, that's all there is. So,
They do, yeah, we had just started that, got that field done. So they stay outside for the most part. We'll come in here for an hour.
they're what? What's up like that?
You can go to that person's Facebook site or similar, and if you're getting one that can actually breed, like you're getting a female, but you still have to get their stud, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000.
Probably not where I thought it might be.
Yeah, definitely not where you want to make a hamburger out of.
We know it like, we like you want a farm? Yeah. She calls them like this lady animals right here. Like, most we'll do is eat our chicken eggs and duck eggs. Like beyond that, we're out. They're there for kind of one. Yep. Well, that's good too, because I don't really want to get into the breeding. Because like, we got kittens, they're like, oh my God, what are we going to do with these? You know? Yeah, they don't want to have Yeah, that we're spot on. You want to take pictures of the
And so this is on YouTube and TikTok, so YouTube will automatically update and put up there. So you guys will be able to look at that and we'll go back to that. You guys have a great morning. I'll catch up with y'all later.
Thank you so much. I like how you're doing that barn door, right? You open the slide. Our barn is like done getting that big. Like
Good morning, everybody. We did some Highland cow feeding this morning, and we're heading back down to the barn, and we're gonna be doing some kangaroo bottle feeding. I just really like how pretty it is out here in the morning with a little bit of the fog. So I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and take some pictures. If you guys are just joining us, we are located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. All right, guys, we're gonna head down to the next barn. We're getting ready for the kangaroo encounter. This is the exotic barn with the camel condo on top. That's where we're heading. And then over here to our left is our pond and the pavilion. Great place to hang out in the morning. Be right back. Alright, I'm gonna move one of these in so you guys can hang out with Zoe the Sloth for a minute while I fix the camera. Look at this, guys. How hilarious is that? Let's see if I can spin this around. And you guys can watch these two try to get in there because it's hilarious. You can go past me.
Oh, it's gonna be. I got him a new couch. Look, baby. Look, I got you a new one. You want this one? Look, it's brand new.
Once she starts to get in it, if you pick it up, there you go.
She's like, nope. I'm trying to get it on the thing so she can do it at her own time. Is it too high? I mean, good job. Good job, baby. You came down. Yes, great.
Alright guys, I'm gonna set this right here for 1 second while I try to fix the tripod. I'm gonna put Loctite on this or something. Doing it so. You like how baby trapped it for you?
You're killing a woman.
Hey, we're just all having fun.
Oh, I need to get my eyes stuck today.
What's up, Flash? Hey guys, you see those little kangaroos trying to jump in those pouches? They are the cutest things ever. So if you've ever wanted to bottle feed baby kangaroos, you can do that here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. Our website is ocoeeriversidefarm.com. We are located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We have over 150 animals, including sloths, kangaroos, llamas, alpacas, and guess what? We even have a monkey! So if you've ever wanted to come hang out with a monkey, you can do that here. Some of us probably even act like monkeys, but don't hold that against us. You know, it's the heat. It gets to us eventually, and we start acting a little funny. It's Teresa's trying to avoid the camera, and I'm purposely putting it on her
Appreciate
because
that.
I think Teresa's awesome.
Yeah.
You are Teresa. Teresa, give him a bite. Yeah, guys, this is Teresa. She is amazing. She does a lot of stuff here on the farm. She keeps everything watered and she makes sure that people are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. Thank you, Teresa.
Yay.
Teresa's awesome.
They love me for it.
Yeah, we do. Stuff's got to get done.
He wants another green.
Guys, this is Flash. He is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. And you can come here to Ocoee Riverside Farm and you can feed them, you can hang out with them. And then we have a really cool experience called Sloth Keeper for the Day. So if you've ever wanted to spend 3 hours with all 3 sloths, holding them, feeding them, caring for them, learning about them, you can do that here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. We have lodging on site too. You can stay in covered wagons right on the banks of the beautiful Ocoee River. All right, guys, I'm gonna set this up over here and maybe find a little bit of water and then I'll be right back. That hand that you see appearing, it's attached to an arm, just in case you're curious. Tracy, you can get closer. You're awesome.
Good. Sweet boy.
Alright guys, we're gonna feed Zoe some breakfast here in just 1 second. And it appears that someone has let loose a cricket somehow in here, so I apologize for the noise, and if it drives you crazy, it drives me crazy sometimes too. Don't worry, we're not pointing at you. Teresa's like, you better stop.
I'm gonna knock you out.
We are flipping the cameras around. Well, I think you guys can see, but I can't see the words. Not a chance. Alright, let's see here. Alright guys, if you're just watching, this is Zoe. She's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. And we are located in Benton, Tennessee. I'm gonna have to adjust that camera. I can't deal with it. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Hold on tight, Zozo. Zoe, sometimes when you're holding her, doesn't like to do a lot of effort, which she's a sloth, and I get that. Sometimes it makes it a little challenging, but it's all good. Right, Zoe? There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Hey everybody, I'm Kevin. This is Zoe, and we're here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. If you've ever wanted to hang out with a bunch of sloths, maybe some Scottish Highland cows, bottle feed a baby kangaroo, go for a horse ride, or just hang out in the Ocoee River, you can do that here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. It's pretty awesome. What do you think, Zozo? Is that yummy? Alright, we're gonna switch a couple channels, so if one of the channels goes out, we'll be live on another one in just a second. We'll be right back. Good morning, everybody. This is Zoe, and I'm Kevin. We're live here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. If you've ever wanted to hang out with sloths, kangaroos, llamas, or alpacas, you can do that here. And guess what? We just got a monkey too. Well, not just got, we have Georgie the monkey. So if you've ever wanted to hang out with Georgie the monkey, you can do that. We do bottle feeding of camels. We have Humphrey and Prince Ali. You can bottle feed baby kangaroos, and they are so cute. Our covered wagons have air conditioning, and they are right on the banks of the beautiful Ocoee River. We also have the Riverside Cabin. Pretty awesome. Zoe's birthday was December 16th. That's when she turned 1. She is a 2-fingered or 2-toed Linnaeus sloth. Cool fact about sloths is they usually live to about 20-30 years in the wild. But there were 2 sloths in Germany, Jan and Paula, and they made it to 52 and 54 years old. There was also one at the Smithsonian Zoo that made it to 49. So we're pretty excited that our sloths might outlive us. When you come here to do an encounter with the sloths, we have several different ones. One's from feeding Flash, who's right above me right now. He's right up there hanging out. To holding Zoe, to hanging out with Dash, our baby. Another experience that we have is called Sloth Keeper for the Day. How cool is that? So you get to spend 3 hours with all 3 sloths. You know, we've gotten some messages lately saying, hey, when is a good time to come visit? Well, all the time is a good time to come visit, right? But the leaves in the fall are just beautiful around here. Now I know it's still summer and it's really, really hot out there, but our fall books up pretty fast. So especially if you're looking for a weekend, I would go ahead and book it. Chillihowie Mountain is right down the road from us, and that is a beautiful place to watch sunsets over Parksville Lake. If you want to go rafting also, you can go with our partner, OAR, Ocoee Adventure Rafting, and their website is ocoee.com. The farm did a full river trip with them, I guess about a month and a half ago, so we did the Olympic section and the middle, and they provide a lunch. Guys, it is a blast. If whitewater isn't your jam, that's totally okay. You can cruise on the lower Ocoee, and it's a float. It is really, really chill. And guess what? Our covered wagons are right on the banks of that same river. The Ocoee River is pretty amazing. When it starts up in Georgia, it's actually called the Toccoa River. So it flows into Lake Blue Ridge, then it's released. And when the Ocoee River crosses over that Georgia-Tennessee line is when the name changes to Ocoee. So it changes from Toccoa to the Ocoee River. Then once over here in Tennessee, then it still has 3 more dams. There's a lot of history with those dams, and we're actually making a little video for you guys so you can learn more about that, because we just found it so fascinating. And we had the local author who helped write that book, or actually wrote the book, come and do a little interview with us. So we just love trying to share that knowledge of the local area and how all this came to be. Sloths eat about 10% of their body weight every day in food. Cool thing though is they only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days. And when they use the bathroom, they lose 30% of their body weight. Can you believe that? Could you imagine losing 30% of the body weight when you use the bathroom? So think if you weighed 200 pounds, lose 60 pounds when you go to the bathroom. That's crazy. So what they do is they climb down that tree, they shimmy down, and they get their booty right on the ground. And when they're down there and they're using the bathroom, the sloth moth is going to crawl up on them, and it's going to live in their fur. And when it's living in their fur, the sloth is grooming themselves. And then as they ingest what's on their claws, that's how they keep that bacteria flow going. And that's how they process their food. So I don't want to give away the whole sloth encounter, but if you guys find things like that interesting, come do an animal encounter with us, and you can learn that and a lot more. It's really awesome. When you do our farm tour, you're getting to see most of our over 150 animals. So we have sulcata tortoises, bearded dragons, iguanas, macaws. There is a whole bunch to do. We are located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We're on the banks of the beautiful Ocoee River. And like I was just saying earlier, fall is coming up. And that leaf change around here, the foliage, it is gorgeous. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. We've just started doing backcountry hikes, guided hikes. So if you don't want to worry about getting lost, you can go hiking with us and we'll show you where the good spots are. And we'll be adding more hikes to that soon. Hiking, backcountry horseback riding, trekking with llamas. Would anybody ever like to go do some hiking with some llamas? You can do that with us. It's going to be awesome. Alright, we're going to go catch up with some kangaroo feeding here in just a second. So if you don't see us on one of our social media channels, definitely check us out on one of the others. Thanks for watching.